All right, so we're back over here to our flat set. It's got the 3 holes punched in the ground. I think there's one here, one back here, and one over here. And I just put 3 different lures in there. And it's been out for over a week. And so I just hadn't messed with it. I've just been checking it every day just to see if it's still set. And yesterday, when I came in to check it, the trap was actually tripped, and it was just like something had sprung it. Might have been a deer, and it was just kind of laying right over here. And so I didn't have any lure with me. I didn't have any bait. I just came in just to check and see. And so I reset the trap real quick and just kind of covered up some grass and leaves. And I took a leak on the sagebrush there, on the sage grass. And this morning we have another bobcat. And so bobcats are out of season, so we're going to go ahead and get it released. Okay, so just kind of real quick on the remake. So since it was on drag, it didn't destroy this whole area. And so I just took the trap. It's just an MB550. I just bedded it back in here. And this is the most important thing. You don't want a trap that moves. So when I put pressure on it, there shouldn't be any kind of wiggle or play in it. I just want a solid bedded trap, solidly. I just take the drag. Here's the chain, and so I just take the drag and just kind of tap it in the ground a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just tap it in the ground a little bit. And then here's one of the lure holes here. And so it's just it's not a dirt hole, it's just a small hole punched in the ground. The other hole is right here. So here's one of the holes. So just in relation to the trap, there's one here, one here. And the third hole is right here. And they don't have to be, visible or, obvious. They're just for scent. So the third hole's here. So one here, and one there. And I'll just take, on this particular set, like I took this sagegrass from a different spot and I just kind of punched a hole in the ground, and I put the sagegrass here because there's not really any eye appeal on this field edge. And so by putting the sagegrass here, it gives some type of, at least a visual for them to see. So I'm just going to take some, hard to do it with a phone in my hand, but let's see. I'm just going to grab some grass and some leaves and we'll cover it back up. Some of this dead grass. I just want it to kind of look like the surrounding area. It's a flat set. We don't have a dirt hole, so I just want it to kind of blend in with everything else. I don't want it to look like dirt. I don't want them digging right here. I just want them to come investigate that scent. This is how it was set when the bobcat came by and stepped in it. So it doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but now take this drag. And I'm not too super concerned about what this chain and drag are doing. I'm gonna take some leaves and I'll pile leaves up right here. Kind of got this stick just to kind of hope. I just laid the stick here just to kind of have them, if they're gonna come and check the scent, to check it from this side. So I just let it stick here. I'm gonna cover this up with leaves real quick, and then we'll head out. And again, don't worry if you got a chain link exposed or something, or a tip of the drag. It's pretty well covered. Here's the, you can kind of see the chain, like if you get down and look at it, and you just take a few leaves and cover it up a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to work for a second. So, get all this stuff out of the way. So when you're walking through, I mean, you notice the set because I put the leaves there, but you know, as far as eye appeal, you're walking through and there's a field of nothing, and then there's this piece of sage grass that I think kind of stands out to them. As far as when they come up to work it, you know, you can't really see a bedded trap here. It blends in a little bit with the surrounding area with the leaves and kind of the grass. So I'm gonna just pour some lure in the 3 holes and see if we can't catch a coyote.